Hey,
Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. As you are able to see in the title, God is often changing the path you
come on.
thought you were on.
Wow.
Mm-mm-mm.
The last Sunday, we were traveling the road.
Up the
Today,
mountain.
we're traveling through a
The
path.
mountain.
And I'm gonna give you a glimpse of it. I'm gonna turn around. This is where we come down from. That's that part. That's where we started. And this is where we're headed. So as we journey, we're gonna take you halfway up the mountain, and then when we get to the mountaintop, then we'll tell you how this journey ended and pray, and we're back down the mountain. So as we walk, you see her, she's outside, she's hearing these things falling, so she's kind of got her eyes on it. Okay, but we're getting ready to walk up this mountain, and we're gonna have you to take this journey with us. All right.
So I'm looking around because obviously if you're traveling up a mountain and you're within and around trees, we have to watch our footing. And when you're operating in various situations and circumstances, your footing can get off. You can step on things. There will be obstacles the enemy puts in your way, and that can be confusing, it can be tiring, and it can be difficult. So right now we're walking through where we can actually see rocks.
See the rocks behind us? We just had to walk over.
Those are your obstacles. But you just gotta walk over them.
Obstacles always in the way.
Oh my goodness. When we first started, we assumed we would be walking up, at least I did, walking up the same path we did last week. And sometimes you get to a point where, okay, I got through that, so next week it'll look exactly the same. When we got here, it was a different challenge. Okay, this week, we're gonna go through the mountain, not just up the mountain.
Listen, and it works different muscles.
Oh my goodness.
So you have to work different muscles because now you're not on a smooth ground. So this is whatever the land is, that's what we track through.
Oh
and when I tell you it's working your muscle, you can tell we're going literally up the mountain, and you can see our breathing has changed. So we got obstacles for steps of going up. And so once again, how you doing, sir? As we continue to go up and track this, it's a journey, and we steady got steps to go up. So I kind of want you to see what we have in front of us. Can you tap it?
Yes.
So we can see. I want them to see what we have in front of us. All right. So as you can see, where we're journeying is a lot of obstacles in the way. So now you're walking literally. Hey, Pep, we're on the mountain. So if you actually, watching it, you walk in the mountain with us. You can start jogging in place or walking in place. But there are obstacles, see? And you never know who you'll meet as you walk this mountain. And so now, here's that choice. You can go left and go back down to the road, or you can go right and continue the path that God has called for you to walk on, regardless of what it looks like. So now, the choice. We're going right. We're going to stay on this new path that God has put us on, because we know that there is a plan for God that He wants for us while He was taking us on a different path. So,
and even though that path might seem more difficult, just like last week, He got us through last week. And a lot of times we'll see obstacles and start whining and start complaining and thinking it's not God. And God just wants us to remember, I got you through last week. I know it was tough last week.
Come on.
I know you thought you weren't gonna make it, but you made it. It was difficult, but you made it. If I got you through last week, I can get you through this week. If I brought you out, I'm gonna bring you out again. So when we started walking, we couldn't complain because we already know. We already knew it was gonna be a journey. We already knew it was gonna be tough. We didn't necessarily know how tough, but we knew it was gonna be tough. Plus today, we are walking at the heat of the day.
Really?
Whereas last week, we walked in the cool of the day. So,
See,
a
things
new
change.
challenge.
Things change. And God changes it up so you don't get so familiar
Whoa, yeah.
and get comfortable. Put yourself in a comfortable place where you're not pushing yourself. You're not stretching yourself.
Wow.
Because I'm telling you, this is a stretch. This is new. This is an uncomfortable area. The terrain is different. We got to watch our steps. We got to literally
More
watch
carefully, too.
everything that we do. But just know that as we hold our hands together, we're both seeing this thing together. And we're walking through this thing together. And then at some point and at some time, the path starts smoothing out for you, as you can see. As
So
you can see.
although we're walking and it's still the mountain, we still see terrain, but it's smoothed out a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he wants us to stop just because it's smoothed out. It doesn't mean he wants us to lose sight of the fact that there could still be obstacles. It doesn't mean he wants us to get comfortable. In marriage, we often get through something, and then when it looks a little bit more smooth, we stop praying, we stop fasting, we stop decreeing, we stop declaring, and then all of a sudden, trouble comes. The root of a thing will start to rise up. The root of a thing will start to hinder us. The root of a thing will start to hinder our relationship, hinder our marriage, and he wants us to continue. Whatever it is you were doing to get up the mountain the first time, whatever it is you were doing to get past the obstacles, you keep doing just that. Don't get comfortable because the enemy's not getting comfortable. Don't slow down because the enemy's not slowing down.
Come on.
Don't just stop doing what you know to do because today seems a little easier. Because before you know it, the enemy will raise his ugly head and decide, oh, they're not fasting, they're not praying, they're not decreeing, they're not declaring, they're not coming together in oneness. They stopped, they lost their faith. I'm coming in. I'm coming in and I'm bringing enforcement.
Because he comes in like a flood.
Ooh.
He's not coming in by himself. He's coming in with everything that was plaguing you, that had your mind boggled, that had you in your feelings.
Ooh.
So every one of those things that you had to deal with, he's going to bring them, and they're going to bring somebody with them too.
But the Spirit of the Lord will lift up and raise up a standard against it.
Come on.
As long as we're doing what we need to be doing concerning the Spirit of the Lord. The Spirit of the Lord is not coming without us bringing our prayers, without us bringing our salvation, our holiness, our righteousness, our fasting, our decreeing, our declaring. The things that we're supposed to do, that's where he lifts up a standard. The lifting up a standard means there's things we have to do. There's things we have to continue in your relationship. That's why people start off in marriage so happy. And then a few years later, a few months later, all of a sudden, I don't even like this person. When you said I do, you felt like you couldn't live without the person. Then when things get difficult, you feel like you can't live with the person. Come on. Somebody understands
Somebody
that.
understands
Somebody
now.
understands that feeling.
Girl,
I know.
You just stepped on a toe.
Ooh-wee.
I mean, all 5 toes.
I mean, when you just get married, it's like, oh, this person is everything. You're the air I breathe. And a few years later, you want to choke the very air they breathe. Come on. Let's be honest. Let's be real. You know, if you're in the gym with Gerald and Yvette Ministries, we're going to tell the truth.
Come on.
Other people might paint a pretty picture. We're going to paint the real picture.
Come on.
If you're married, you understand. If you even want to be married, you understand. You've been in relationships that you thought was it, and all of a sudden it came out. Come on.
that.
It.
Yeah, 5-0, that was good. That was good.
It
That was
is
good.
not what you thought it was.
Teacher is teaching.
That might be our next broadcast. What the word was it?
What was your it?
What was the it? You thought your spouse had it, and you found it after a while, Jesus. It was not pretty.
God.
It was difficult to live with. It was not what you thought.
Oh, God.
But then you learn. You learn you've got power.
Come on.
You learn you've got authority.
Come on.
You learn that even though there's some
Oh, y'all got to see
obstacles,
this.
you got to see it.
Come on, you got to see this
Ooh,
obstacle.
Lord Jesus. Here's the new obstacle.
All right. We're
My
going
God.
up.
These
You
are
see
not
these?
just any stairs.
Come
These
on.
are stairs that are made up of rocks.
Come on.
Lord have mercy. We
Come
got
on.
to do it. And then
Come on. Step by.
then-
Hey, he says take one step at a time.
step by step.
Step by step.
And I'll order your step.
Come on.
I'll order your steps.
Look at this terrain. Y'all got to
The
see
steps
this.
of a righteous man
are ordered by the Lord.
So
Y'all
he's
got to see
ordering
it.
our steps.
Y'all
And
see
he's
it?
causing us
See how uneven it is?
the difficult way.
Come on.
But there's some things he's doing, raising us up level to level and glory to glory. And if we're going up level to level and glory to glory, it won't be the easy way.
Come on.
It won't be the smooth transition.
I need y'all to see this.
Because it may
Because this is not easy.
take some time. You may lose your footing. You may have to slow down. You may have to take a deep breath. You, Jesus.
Come on.
But God.
Say it again. But who?
The but God.
Come on.
Lord have mercy. If you can't breathe, you got to get some air.
Come on.
Ooh. The Lord have mercy.
Hey, that's great. That's great. These steps, you know, they're steps that we must take to get to our destination. But God is only expecting us to take one step at a time.
My God.
Just one step at a time. And as long as you keep stepping and you keep moving, you'll find yourself into a place where it gets a little bit smoother. He'll give you a place where you can get some rest. But you ain't gonna get that rest until you take some steps that he has asked us to take. And so when he asked us to come up through the mountain in the other way, not the way that we was comfortable with, not the way that made us feel good about ourselves because we made it to the top. But this right here, this working totally different muscles. And as you can see, I'm breathing hard too, because I'm telling you, I'm working these muscles in my legs. I'm working these muscles all through my body. But you know what? That's what God wants us to work, them spiritual muscles.
We got to work on in a way where sometimes we take a breath and you breathe and allow what he's doing. Man, oh my goodness. Ooh, we've got to take
Breathe.
a breath, a deep breath.
This ain't no joke.
If you're in a relationship, sometimes you pull over and you say, Lord, with this situation you got me in, or this situation I've got myself in,
I need to
I'm
get a break.
gonna sit and I'm gonna take a breath.
Oh, know what?
I can't take
It's
a
the-
break
it's that
because
place
I'm
of-
not leaving the situation.
It's that place of waiting.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What's the next instruction?
I'm gonna wait.
Keep walking.
I'm gonna wait.
Keep moving.
And I'm gonna remember
Come on.
that you're in the way. I'm gonna remember that you said, daughter, son, don't get weary.
Huh.
This is well doing.
Come on.
It may not look like this is what well doing, because see, in our mind, when we hear well doing, we have a picture of what well doing looks like. And let me tell you, most likely, when we think of well doing, this is not what we think. That's not what we think. But God knows what's on the other side of all of the obstacles, the trees, the rocks, the confusion, the aches, the pains, the heartache. He knows what's on the other side. So he's trying to tell us, I said don't get weary in well doing. You may not know what I'm doing. You may not know how I'm doing it. But you just have to trust that I'm doing it. I know what it looks like. Sometimes you got to close your eyes and do it. My husband always says that. Close your eyes so your faith can increase. Stop looking, because faith is the substance of things hoped for, but it's the evidence of things not seen.
Come on.
So what we see is a mirage. What we see is the mountain. But God is saying, but I know what's at the top for you. I know what's at the next stage. I know what's at the next level. So you can't stop. You can't stop. You can't leave. You can't get frustrated. Take a breath, but don't stop. Ooh. Take a breath, but don't give up. Because we could have gone down, but instead, we're going up. We're going up. We're going up. And you're going with us. And you're going with us. And just like last week, when you go up, you represent people in your family. When you go up, you represent a generation. When you go up, you represent everyone that's following you, everyone that's watching you, everyone that cares about you, everyone that knows you're saved.
Ooh, that was good. That's good. That's good. Is that important to you? Is that important to you? Because what happens if you stop? What happens if you stop? If you turn around? It's not about you. It's about the generation behind you. It's about your family. It's about your kids. It's about the people that God assigned you to. And you never know. If you ever stop, you never know. But I just want you to know that whatever God puts in front of you, He gives you everything you need to conquer it. Everything. If you need faith to get through it, say, God, increase my faith. Increase my faith. Because what I'm seeing, my flesh is telling me I can't do it.
I like that.
My flesh is telling me I can't do it. Yeah. But I'm going to show my flesh because I'm going to be obedient to your will and your way. I'm going to be obedient to your instructions because obedience,
it's better than sacrifice.
Come on now. Because sometimes we'll sacrifice what's comfortable for us.
Say that again.
I'll give you something that it's all right. I'm okay with. But when He tells you to sacrifice that thing or be obedient to this thing that goes against your flesh, that makes your flesh say, oh, I can't do that. Like looking at this mountain and looking at all these obstacles. Because I can't even remember when I saw so many bricks and boulders and roots in one place.
My God.
But then God says, son, you literally walking up a mountain. This is not something that man made. This is something that I created. This is a God-created mountain.
My Lord.
This man didn't create this mountain.
My Lord.
We walking on a mountain that was a battlefield. And so here it is that He's in a prophetic act of taking a mountain. He says, I'm raising up an army that will take a mountain. And so let me tell you, He is called the Bentons to take the mountain of family.
Come on.
So we taking back families. If we got to walk this mountain, we walk in this mountain for families, for restoration of families, for restorations of marriages. That's what for generations to come.
Prophesy.
So we're not just walking the mountain just to be walking the mountain. We're doing it in a prophetic act that we're conquering the mountain of family. And so yes, we'll take the hard route. We'll take these roots. We'll take every boulder, every distraction thing that is in front of us. We have to go through it because I figured out a while back that it's not about Gerald. It's not about Yvette.
Oh, God.
It's about the people that you are to influence. It's for the people that you're to help and to bring hope to. So I'm telling you, I'll fight this thing. I'll breathe hard because I know when I get to the top, I got victory. And I'm going to keep fighting until I see the victory. So this battlefield is all about a victory.
And the battlefield at this point is under our feet.
Come on. Literally.
It's a prophetic act.
Literally.
Of going through a mountain that used to be a battlefield. There were battles literally happening and people died.
Come on.
Families are dying.
Come on.
All around us. Somebody's got to do the prophetic act and say, I know what it seems like. I know what's in my family. I know what happened in the past, but it's not going to happen this time. It's not going to happen in my marriage. It's not going to happen in my family. It's not going to happen to my kids. I'm going to take this step.
Darling.
Walk the path that's less traveled. I'm going to walk the one that's hilly. I'm going to walk the one with the obstacles. I'm going to walk it when I'm tired. I'm going to walk it when I don't feel like it. I'm going to walk it when I'm hot. I'm going to walk it when I don't want to. And I'm sure going to walk it when I want to take a break.
Come on. Come on. There's a fight in between. Come on. There's a fight to keep walking. He says, get to the plain ground. Come on.
Oh my God.
We're going to get to the flat ground. Come on. Yes.
Keep going.
Listen, these obstacles that come in our life, sometimes they're bigger than others. Sometimes they're harder than others.
Oh,
but one thing about it is, God has the answer for it all. So first, seek ye first the kingdom.
Oh.
Come on.
And righteousness.
And his righteousness.
And all these things
Come on.
that we think are too hard.
Come on.
They're added unto us. All these things we were told we couldn't have. They're added unto us. All these things we thought weren't ours, haven't been in our generation, haven't been in our family. They're still ours. They're still ours. I'm not going to believe what the enemy told me. I'm not going to believe what I thought at first. I'm not even going to believe what I saw.
Come on.
When I saw this mountain. When you look at it, it looks too big.
Come on.
But he said, one step at a time. It's not as big as you think. It's not as bad as you think. Oh, but keep stepping, keep walking. Don't lose sight. Don't lose your footing. Watch for my word. Watch for the path. My God.
This right here works your endurance. Come on. Who's going to endure to the end? Who's going to endure to the end? Regardless of what your situation look like. Come on.
Yes.
He's looking for those ones that's going to endure.
Is that you?
Come on.
Is that
if that's you, give me a thumbs up.
Is that you?
Give me some hearts.
Is that
Show me some love. Come on. If that's you, let's go.
Have a hard road, and we keep saying that can't be God. Some of us have a hard mountain to climb, and we keep saying that's not me. Some of us have a hard mountain, and we keep thinking I can't do it.
Come on.
But he's saying, if you just trust me, I'm gonna be with you.
Come on.
I may send you on a difficult route. I might send you
Here we go.
on a route that's less traveled.
Come on.
But I'm not gonna leave you.
Come on.
I'm not gonna forsake you.
Come on.
And I told you to put on your whole armor.
Come on.
So whatever.
Come on with them hearts. Come on. Keep them coming.
Whatever's happening.
Come on. That's pushing
whatever's
us.
happening in the past.
Come on.
It's under your feet.
Yeah.
Your feet are sharp as the preparation of the gospel of peace. So this mountain, we're saying, peace be still.
Come on.
The mountain of family, peace be still.
Come on.
The confusion coming after the family, peace be still.
Come on.
As we prophetically walk up this mountain, we can say peace to this mountain.
Come on.
So someone behind us gets the road that's traveled with peace.
Come on.
That's traveled with victory.
Come on.
That's traveled previously.
Come on.
So they realize, guess what? If I can make it, you can make it.
Come on. DC, come on, man. We're climbing this mountain, man, for your marriage. We're climbing this mountain for all the marriages. This is what's happening. Come on. All them rough moments, all them rough times. We got a physical act, a prophetic act that is happening, that we're going through a battlefield. I just want you to know that this is a legitimate battlefield. You look it up. Kennesaw Mountain.
Was a battlefield.
A battlefield. Come on.
Now,
Come on.
It's under our feet.
Come on.
Now, it cannot say it beat us.
Come on.
Now,
You see her?
we can say we're getting past it.
Come on.
What we never thought was gonna be ours. It's ours.
Come on.
What we never thought we could do, we're doing. Oh, my God. Oh, goodness.
This is that. This is the movement. This is what God is called.
What's your mountain?
Come on. Tell me what's your mountain.
What's your mountain?
Put your mountain in. So as we walk to the top, and listen, we're almost there. We're literally almost there. So give me some hearts. I mean, literally. I can see the finish line. I'm telling you, I can see the mountaintop. I can see it. You know, when you see the tape at the finish line, you start getting excited. You get another breath of wind. And I'm telling you, we're almost at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at the finish line. I'm gonna let you see the finish line. Come on. See where the gentleman's coming down the steps? That's the finish line. We've walked this mountain. And when I get to the top, you're gonna see the finish line. You're gonna see what God has called for us to conquer for the mountain of marriages. That's where we're headed. I want you to see all these boulders. You see how you start getting more boulders when you start getting toward the finish line. It's trying to distract you, trying to see if you'll quit. But nope, we're here. We're at the top. Come on. Yvette, we almost there.
Oh, God.
Look,
Oh,
we're at the
God.
top.
And
I'm gonna show you.
That's been the hardest part.
Come on. We got like 10 more steps. Come on. 10 more steps. This is that. This is that. All right. Listen, we're at the top of the mountain. We've got to the top of the mountain. But you know what? It's like when you get to the top, God says, I got you. I need you to go a little bit higher. Tell you, you went through all of that. And then God says, I need you to go a little higher. You know why? Because as you go a little higher, the view gets a lot better. So let me show you the view of where we just entered the top of the mountain.
My God. Can you see what we see? This is something you can prophesy over. This is where God says,
look,
there are no limits.
All the way down there is Atlanta.
There's nothing you can't accomplish.
Come on.
Because you did what I asked you to do, the sky is the limit. Come on. Y'all see the sky?
You saw sky? See the sky? It looked like the sky's meeting Atlanta down there. Come on.
We are literally level to level with what looks like clouds. It's not clouds. It's our ability to walk what God said we could walk and do what God says we can do. We're literally at a place where we're above our obstacles. Where the obstacles don't have us. We have it.
Come on.
Where the obstacles don't seem like obstacles anymore.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Here's a sign. Here's a sign
come on.
of what mountain this is. You see?
Prize of war.
Come on.
When you war on behalf of the mountain that God has for you, when you war on behalf of your family, and you take on the obstacles, you take on the confusion.
He said go a little higher.
He said go a little bit higher. So you can see that's not even enough.
Come on.
That view seemed like a lot, but I got some more for you. Those of us who were with us last Sunday, you know what it looks like from the top. But what did you do this week to get to the top? Get to the top. To get to the fast. Did you pray? Did you decree? Did you declare? Did you war on behalf of the family? God has asked us to raise up an army because the people of God have gotten weak. The people of God don't want to endure. The people of God don't want to be soldiers. But he said, you keep walking and be the prize of war, and people will follow. Are you going to follow? Are you going to follow? Because people are wanting you to follow so they can follow. People are wanting you to fight so they can fight. My God, it's even better after those steps.
Come on.
It's even better after those steps. My Lord, what's your mountain? That's higher. What's your mountain? Tell us your mountain. Well, we have it behind us. Because now, tell us your mountain. What did God ask you to climb? Is it a mountain of business? Is it a mountain of media? And you think you can't break through? Is it a mountain of family? And everybody in your family is divorced, separated, dysfunctional?
Come on.
Is it a mountain that you think, me? Is it that mountain? Because in a minute, you're going to be thinking, I should have walked.
Come on.
I should have taken that step.
Come on.
I should have done what God said.
Come on.
I don't want to be behind. Start today. What's your mountain? You got to start today by telling us what's your mountain. You got to start today by telling us what mountain did God ask you to climb.
Ooh, let's go.
Not just climb, but get over.
Come on.
Not just get into the mountain, but actually overcome the mountain. Overcome the obstacles, the weariness, the tiredness, everything that comes in your way. We got to be able to look at it and say, enemy, that's all you got? Because I'm walking. I'm not stopping. The steps of the righteous man, it's ordered by the Lord. And guess what? We have to remember that even though the steps may seem difficult, doesn't mean it's not ordered by the Lord.
Come on.
Because was Jesus's steps ordered? Were his steps easy?
Come on.
We know we believe that Jesus' steps were ordered. If we believe his steps were ordered and those steps weren't easy, and we are to be little Christ, then why do we think our steps will be easy? It's not going to be easy. It may be difficult. It may be confusing. It may be tiring. It may be something that no one else has ever even thought of doing, let alone doing. But what about you? Can God count on you?
Can he count on you?
Ooh.
That's good. Can he count on you to finish the race?
Ooh.
Can he count on you to conquer the mountain? Can he count on you to follow instructions? Can he count on you to be little Christ?
Ooh.
That's it.
Can he count on us?
Can he count on you? Put now the declaration.
God, you can count on me.
Come on, put them up.
God, you can count on me.
Come on.
God, you can count on me. Now don't just say it to say it. Declare it. God, you can count on me. Say it enough times where you believe it. Say it enough times where the enemy knows you're serious. God, you can count on me. Because then he'll say, oh, good, this is what I need you to do. And you're going to have to say yes. God, you can count on me. And then he's going to tell you, okay, if I can count on you, this is what I need. And at first you're going to feel like you can't do it. But then you're going to remind yourself, I told God he could count on me. It may be a difficult road, but I told God he could count on me. I told God he could count on me. I told God he could count on me.
Come on. Can he count on you? That's it. Can he count on you?
God.
And even in the difficult times, can he count on you to stick with the plan? Can he count on you to stick with the path that he's placed you on?
Jesus.
Or will we look for a different path to make it easier for ourselves?
Lord Jesus.
But God is saying, can I count on you?
Ooh.
Can I count on you to conquer this mountain that I've placed before you? If you ask, you will receive. He'll give you everything that you need, because we just walked this mountain, and I'm telling you, at the beginning, it was a struggle. But then we got to places where it smoothed out, and God was like, I'm giving you a resting place.
Ooh.
So you can finish this race. And then it got a little bit harder. The incline got harder. The terrain got rougher. And then it was like, oh, wow. But then we looked at them as obstacles that they were under our feet. Right. It was a prophetic act. Everything that we did was under our feet. Yes. So we had dominion over it. We had control over it. We had authority over it. And so we literally walked that thing out. So know that God is counting on you.
Yes, your family's counting on you. Your spouse may be counting on you. Your children are counting on you. God is counting on you. And you got to declare over and over and over, God, you can count on me. Because God, if you can count on me, then they can count on me. Ooh. If I do what you asked me to do, I won't let them down. I won't let you down. And if I don't let God down, my family's already taken care of. My marriage is already taken care of. My finances are already taken care of. My ministry is already taken care of. If God can count on me, and I do what he asked me to do, the other things will already fall in place. You take care of what God asked you to take care of. He'll take care of the things that are important to you. God is saying, you take care of my people, I'll take care of yours.
Wow.
You deep. Take care of my people. That could be anyone that's on your job. It could be anyone that's at your church. It could be someone that you meet. It could be a relative you've never met. God wants to count on you for this journey and a ton of journeys after this. Because once you get through this, he's going to say, now walk it up twice. Now go a little further. Now tell somebody else. Now take someone else up the mountain. There'll be so many things that he's asked you to do. And we have to be able to say, okay, Lord, that may seem difficult. That may seem like it's something I cannot do. But you brought me through the first time. You brought me through the second time. And when you brought me through that time, it increased my faith. And I won't stop. I won't lose. It may be difficult. I may be out of breath, but I won't stop. And God, we're declaring you can count on me. So when the path up the mountain is different than you thought, when the path up the mountain is harder than you thought, we still have to do it.
All right. So now that we're at this top of this mountain and we showed you the path to the mountain and we declared God can count on us, listen, we just want you to remember that everything that you have to do, it's going to take some work. It takes work getting up this mountain. It takes endurance to get up this mountain. It takes mental strength to get up this mountain. And so whatever your mountain is you have to tap into God to get your mental strength, spiritual strength, and physical strength to get to where you need to be. And so with that being said, we want you to remember, marriage works
if you work it.
I love her. I love her.